Welcome in Craft and Design 3.0. For my dear audience, in this video I will describe some different and much beautiful ideas of upcycling gardening materials or upcycling gardening things for a decorating purpose, and just some moments or some hours or some days. So, dear audience, upcycling, also known as creative reuse, is a process of transforming by products waste material, unless or unwanted product, into a new material or product perceived to be a greater quality, such as artistic value or an environmental value, like as a see you in video that different colors and different pots and different chairs and different colors of animals, bags, and plastic bottles, or any chairs of flowering plant grown and pots and carry out from one place to another. So, dear audience, upcycling is the opposite of downcycling, which is the other part of our recycling process. Downcycling involves converting material and product into new materials, sometimes of lesser quality. So, most recycling involves converting or extracting useful materials from product and creating a different product or materials. So, like that video, my dear audience, there are different things in which we grow some different flowers for a garden, for a decorating garden purpose, which we can easily carry out from one place to another. And it is a low costly and low uh, material, which as a plastic or any other old iron, which things can be made. So, dear audience, the term upcycling or downcycling were first used in print in article in Solvoni by Thornton K. quoting Rainer Piles and published in 1994. We talked about the impending EU demotion waste stream directive recycling. He said, I call it downcycling. This smash bricks, this smash everything. What we need is upcycling, where old products are given more value, not less. He despairs of the German situation and recalls the supply of a large quantity of reclaimed wood block from an English supplier for a contract in Norming, and so on. Many other situations when we talk about, while just down the road a load of similar block was scrapped in the road outside the premises, was a result of Germans' demolition waste recycling. It was pinkly looking aggregate with piece of handmade brick, old tiles, and discernible parts of useful old items mixed with crushed concrete. Is this the future of Europe? So, Upsizing was the title of the German edition of a book about upcycling, first published in England in 1998 by Gunther Pauli and given the revised title of Upcycling in 1999. The German edition was adapted to a German language and culture by Johns F. Hartkammer, then director of the Volkshochschule Osnabrück. The concept of later incorporated by William M. C. Donnell and Mitchell Brungett in their 2002 book, Cradle to Cradle. So, as remarking the way we make things, they state that the goal of upcycling is to prevent wasting potentially useful material by making use of existing one. This reduces the consumption of new raw material when creating new product. Reducing the use of the new raw material can result in a reduction of energy usage, air pollution, water pollution, and even greenhouse gas emission. So this is a significant step toward regenerative design culture where the end products are cleaner, healthier, and usually have a better value than the material inputs. So, for example, during the recycling process of plastics, other than those used to create bottle, many different types of plastic and mixed, resulting in a hybrid. So this hybrid is used in the manufacturing of plastic lumber application. However, unlike the engineered polymer ABS, which hold property of the several plastics well, so recycled plastic suffer phase separation that causes structural weakness in the final product. In 2019, Belinda Smith from Reuters wrote that upcycling had increased in the rich countries, but observed that upcycling was a necessity in poorer ones. So, supporter of the environmentally friendly practice of upcycling says people in developing countries have effectively been upcycling for years using old packaging and clothing in new ways, although more out of a need than for the environment. But upcycling is now taking off in other countries, so reflecting an increased interest in eco friendly products, particularly ones that are priced at an affordable levels and proving profitable for the manufacturers. If upcycling is going to become mainstream, then the corporate world need to see that it can be profitable, said LB Zaks, spokesman of US company. And uh, TerraCycle, which specializes in finding new uses for discarded packaging. A growing number of companies are focusing on upcycling, although the trend is still in its infancy with industry-wide figures yet to be produced. So, upcycling has shown significant growth across the United States and the world. For example, the number of products on ST, so as many upcycling studios tagged with the word upcycle include from 7,900 in January 2010 to nearly 3,000 a year later. So material downcycling occur when it is either not possible or uneconomic to restore materials to their original quality. For example, when wrought aluminium alloys are melted to produce lower grade casting alloys. So material upcycling in the thermodynamic sense is only possible if even more energy is added to upgrade the material quality. So two guiding questions to ask when assessing recovering for waste materials or product, or how much energy is required to restore the recovered material back to the desired material or product. So, and how does this quantity compare with obtaining the desired material or product from virgin or primary sources? So, in some cases, little energy is required to reuse a discarded product, for example, second-hand clothing. In other case, the energy required to recover the material is more than the energy required to process virgin material. So, recycling and upcycling, while recycling usually means the materials are remade into their original form, recycling plastic bottle into plastic polymers, which then produce plastic bottles through the manufacturing process. Upcycling adds more value to the material, as the name suggested, according to the Western or Wolf upcycling, also known as creative use or reuse, is a process of transforming by product waste material unless or unwanted product into a new material or products perceived to be a greater and more effectively. So, as a common concept in recycling is 3 R's, which represent reduce, reuse, and recycle. According to Upcycling Art, it's a handbooks, a comprehensive guide to create art from waste, published by Upcycle Art and Crafts Society. The coined 3 R's principle for upcycling, rethink, reform, and reburn. So, dear audience, many other ideas uh, are prescribed, like as I also used in that video some different ideas. I think that my video and my ideas are well and well well principles for you. If my idea and my video you like and inspired you, then like my video and subscribe my channel. So uh, in next video I will try the best for more over beautiful video. So thank you very much guys, once again thank you very much guys.